What's up? It's Dark Rebellion Dragon Master here. Today we have a pure Skystriker deck profile from Indianapolis. This is by my boy Dakota here. He got 9th place in Indy today. Go ahead, Dakota.
So I played just standard Skystriker stuff. I played 3 Ray. I played 3 Ogre. I see a lot of people play 2 of these. I feel like this was just really good against Gokis in the mirror match because like, you said they're multi-row. When you go like in phase, I think it's Suzuki, add Widow Anchor, and then their target itself with then they'll have multi-row. Then you just like pop it off and you punish them for like you punishing them for trying to like overextend. I guess that's what it would be called. So they waste 2 cards. I mean, it feels like that was like the correct number. I played a double Ash Blossom. I didn't see this card once today, and it got gammoed. This card's like okay, like. It's there. It's only good against like rogue decks. The meta is Gokis basically. Anything else that's like extra link basically. So like this card's like not that relevant in my opinion.
What would you play in place of it if you were to change it?
What would I play in place of this?
If you were to like change it in the future?
To be honest with you, I don't know. It depends on how the meta looks at the time. Because like this card's like okay, like the ratio was right. Like I asked if I was to cut it out for anything, it'd be like winter cherries, I guess. I mean. But I still feel like it's like a decent card to play. I played Double Effect Veiler. I didn't have Infinite Impermanence, so I just played these. This card's like, obviously you want the Impermanences if you have them, but like, this card came up sometimes against like the mirror match in Dinosaurs I went up against today. And yeah, it was like super weird. I just like hit that stuff, and it was like, okay, passer. I'm like, cool. And then from there, best hand trap probably was Gamma. I don't play Phantom Sky Blaster or the Nightmare Ibley thing. Really good, obviously, because like people are like showing showing results with it for like topping events and stuff like that. But like to me, like this deck just like without those cards like helps like simplifies the game state of like just like grinding. Like that's what you want to do. Like those decks like you can break with like Phantom Sky Blaster and Ibley. And like you want every card in your hand to be live. Like I'd rather draw like a Gambler than like an Ibley and stuff like that. So like that's just like the way I felt about it. I just want to be as consistent as possible. I can't remember how many monsters I played to be honest with you. I'm super like.
Was that main deck 40 cards?
Yeah, it's 40 cards altogether.
Alright.
For the spells, we played 3 of these. 3 Mobilize and Engage. I think that's just like an obvious. Played the standard. I played 3 of these because I play Desires. I played double multi-row. I played double Area Zero. This card's so good. Or like these cards, like right here, just helps you like get out Ray faster and stuff like that. Like when you see Ray, you usually just feel like you're winning majority of the time. And then we played one of this, one of this, one of this. I see a lot of people not playing this. This card's just like super good because like in the mirror match, what you'll do, you equip onto like your Suzuki or something like that. You attack into the Link monster, then go raise effect. You go okay, attack again. You draw like multiple cards. So like regardless, you're plussing off or in the grind game, you can send the graveyard from like multi-row or like the field spells to grave to recycle your Link monsters in the grind game. And then from there, we played double goods, 1 fusion. This card's just like you want to see but you don't want to see. It's like super weird. Like you just play 2 of it because like if you see it, it's good. But if you don't see it, it's like you don't like thread over it. Double Desires. I feel like this is like the correct number to play. Sometimes you don't see everything you need, or sometimes you just have that perfect hand. Like you want to like bait out the Ash, and they have drawn Lockbird. You kind of just go, okay, I'll beat you next turn. Like I shouldn't say beat you next turn, but like they waste a card because like yeah, they just waste a card. Like it's hard to like explain. Like I just don't feel like I'm losing. Like I draw Lockbird. That's like my hand's awkward. That's the only time, which doesn't happen that often. We played a double Call by the Grave. Like a lot of other people are doing. Like you want to see, but you don't want to see. It's weird because like we play Gamma, so like there's no point playing 3 of these. I played 1 Reinforcement Army. I played 1 Terraforming. A lot of people play 2 of this. I see. I was super weird on this card because like it's like. I don't know how to explain it. Like I just liked 1 of this, I guess you can say. Like if I saw it, it was cool. If I didn't see it, like I wasn't like upset about it because like Engage gets you into your field spell and stuff like that. And like I just want to play. Like I played Upstart Goblin over the second Terraforming. People may agree or disagree with this, but to me, this is just like the most easiest card to side out. So anytime I go to side decking, I'm like, okay, Upstart Goblin is number 1. I don't like. Not a lot of people look at their side. I go, okay, I know 1 Terraforming is coming out. Like this just made more sense to me. Because you can activate this, draw a card, and dig deeper into your deck. So it's 39 cards, and then from there you can go off with like all all your other cards. So it's like one spell in graveyard, and then like you just need like more spells to like go off with your stuff. Let's do the extra deck. I mean, I played triple Kagari, standard triple Suzuki, 2 of this. This card wins in time when it gets close to topping around. Like this card just like upstart, like just like I feel like Konami just made this card just so like people can play like this deck to be bad. Like it just attacks directly, like sets up your plays with like Suzuki and stuff like that. We played one Space Insulator. Never made this card at all, but it was there if you needed it. I played a Phoenix. Made this card. This was like next to like the skystriker stuff. I made this like the most out of everything. And then I played one Unicorn. Good overall card. I played one Ningirsu because it's Ningirsu. I played this card because if it ever came up, I had to go into. Worst card played today for me. I wasn't even thinking about it when I threw this in last minute, but this probably should have been a topological Tresvini, I think her name is. But I didn't think about it until, like I said, like after I already did my deck list, and at that point I just wasn't worried about it. But to be honest though, Tresvini could be like more of like a side card, I guess. It gets like those matchups. I don't know though, like I didn't really. There was never time I was like, oh man, I needed that card though. And I played the one Omega. And the side deck was Hello Game so you don't want to play Sphere mode because obviously like you want to know something out your raid and stuff like that. So like you just like break the Gogi board with this or whatever, and then like you kind of do good from there. That was like the only monsters. I didn't side deck the third Ash or anything like that, like a lot of people do. I don't think that's like correct at all. Because like the only thing you're doing is like putting in like you're signing that one card for like a rogue deck, which like your deck can usually do good against those comp decks anyway. So like I don't feel as though it's like necessary. Triple Twin Twister for like anything like True Dracos or like Ultra Guys or anything like heavy back row. I'm gonna get like two True Dracos today actually, and I 2-0'd them. Like I saw, like if I didn't see this, like I just saw everything else I needed to like out their board, break their board. Maybe they're playing it wrong. I know like one of my guys beat himself with Imperial Order, and then my last round was True Dracos, and I just beat him with Omega. It was like super. And then I played 3 of these cards. So the purpose of this was when you go up against Gokis, when they link for a Zode and they stack their chain links, you can chain this and it shuts off the ones engraved. I found that's what someone told. That's what I found out. So like you just discard whatever and like it shuts it all off. So they waste resources. As for like Dimensional Ground, like usually what's gonna happen with Dimensional Ground, like when they set up like 2 warriors and go okay, I activate Dimensional Ground, then they'll say okay pass. So they're still gonna get the surface off as opposed to this card. Like you make them waste resources in a sense. And yeah, I played one Shark Cannon for the mirror match. Never came up today at all. I don't think I'd side deck this card. Maybe I was playing it wrong, but I don't get 2 mirror matches. There's never time I was like, oh, I have to side this card in or I lose. Like I play like other cards you can play. I played a double Share Rod. That probably could be a 3rd Share Rod to be honest with you. This card's like too good not to play. Like, and then double Mind Crush. It's Mind Crush. They probably could play 3 of those as well though if I wanted to. This is just like all like last minute hypothetical like talk though at the Friday the other night, yeah, whenever I built the side deck, the double evenly match. And then yeah, that's really it. I didn't go up against Gogis today, so I think I like dodged a lot of bullets for that. To be honest, I don't feel as though I would have done as well if I went up against that matchup, obviously, because Gogis is the best deck. I did go up against like 2 Spirals that like basically does what that does. I drew with one of them, and I beat the other one. I went X1-1. Went up against Dinosaurs, Spirals, Dracos.
You did the mirror, didn't you?
Yeah, I had 2 mirror matches too. I lost to the first mirror match because my opponent just drew like everything, like because we got deck checked, and then so after that happens, he does his stuff. I go first. I make Suzuki in phase, add my engage pass. He goes okay,
he goes off with everything. Like he went engage, he searched out his widow anchor, and then drew another engage. And like at that point, I was like, okay, scoop face. And then game 2, I made him go first because what happens in that sense is like your opponent doesn't think the opponent's gonna sign out like the go first cards to sign and go second cards. And so from there I was like, okay, he's probably gonna set like widow anchors. Like I have twin twisters to fall back on because like now like who's that coming? Which I didn't see this card. I didn't see like or like these. I didn't see nothing like that. Which was like it happens though. And like he drew everything. Like I tried to ash. I ash, he gamma, then I chained my gamma, and then he chained his ash to my gamma. So I was like, okay, he makes omega, and ripped out my my gamma. So from there I shaked his hand. I said, you got this one. And then for the rest of the day I was like, I cannot lose no more. And then I just won out the rest of the day. I went up against another mirror match right after that one. I beat him because I beat him timing around because this card just says like, hey, like just attack directly, and then they call it in and around procedures, and then you just win out. And then after that, with Shoot Dracos, and I just 2-0'd him swiftly.
Alright.
And yeah, that's it.
Alright. Alright, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I'll have more content coming out soon, guys. Alright. Don't forget, dual smiles. Peace out.